Imagine for a moment that you are standing in the presence of someone so mentally indomitable, so focused, so unshakably strong that every word they speak, every step they take, sends a ripple of fear through everyone around them. They do not shout, they do not demand attention, no, their very being commands it. The mere thought of challenging them is enough to make others hesitate, question their own abilities, and wonder if they have what it takes to keep up. What if I told you that this kind of mental power is not reserved for the few, the gifted, or the fortunate? What if I told you that you, too, have the ability to build a mind so strong, so powerful, that it strikes fear into the hearts of those who doubt you? This is not some fantasy, this is your potential, and today we are going to unlock it. Today you will learn how to forge a mind so unbreakable, so determined that nothing will stand in your way, a mind so strong it terrifies people. Are you ready to become the force that the world will not be able to ignore? In the labyrinth of life, few dare to confront their deepest fears and rise above the chaos. Most remain locked in the prison of mediocrity, wandering through each day with no real sense of direction or purpose. But among the masses, there are those whose minds have transcended the limitations of their circumstances. These individuals possess an inner strength, a mental fortitude, that makes them stand out as giants. Their minds are so powerful, so invincible, that the mere sight of them sends a ripple of terror through those who stand in their way. This is not the result of luck or circumstance. No, these individuals have forged their minds like steel, sharpening their thoughts, emotions, and actions with such precision that nothing can break them. They possess a mind so strong it terrifies those who lack the discipline, focus, and resilience to build their own. But here's the truth you must understand. You have the same potential. Within you lies the capacity to create a mind that commands respect, admiration, and fear, not through brute force or intimidation, but through sheer mental strength. And that is the most powerful weapon you will ever possess. It is your gateway to becoming unstoppable. In this speech, I will reveal to you the 5 key principles that will allow you to build a mind so strong that it terrifies everyone who encounters it. It is a journey that will demand every ounce of your resolve, but at the end of it, you will be armed with a mental power that will transform not only your own life, but also the world around you. The path to greatness is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who are willing to push past the ordinary, the comfortable, and the familiar. It is for those who will rise above every failure, every fear, and every obstacle in their path. If you are ready to embrace the challenge, then follow these principles and unlock the limitless potential of your mind. Every great achievement begins with a vision, a definite purpose that guides and drives all actions. A mind without a purpose is a mind adrift, aimlessly floating through the currents of life. But a mind that has a clear, unshakable goal, one that is etched deeply into the very fabric of its being, becomes a force of nature. To build a mind that terrifies people, you must first cultivate this kind of purpose. It must be so compelling, so powerful, that it demands your attention at all times. This purpose will give you the strength to endure hardships, the clarity to make decisions, and the focus to avoid distractions. When your purpose is clear and unyielding, it acts as a compass, always guiding you toward your goal, no matter how far off or difficult it may seem. Think of the most powerful individuals in history, leaders, visionaries, inventors, and warriors. What sets them apart from the rest? It is their definiteness of purpose, the relentless drive to achieve something greater than themselves. They have seen the future, and they are willing to sacrifice anything and everything to turn that vision into reality. You must do the same. Set a purpose that is so compelling that it pulls you forward even on the toughest days. This purpose will become the fire that fuels your actions, and no one, not even the fiercest opponent, will be able to stop you once you have that clarity of vision. The most powerful minds are not those with the greatest intelligence or natural talent, but those that are the most disciplined. Discipline is the foundation upon which all greatness is built. A mind without discipline is like a wild horse, untamed, erratic, and unpredictable. It lacks direction and purpose, and in the end, it accomplishes nothing. To build a mind that terrifies others, you must first master yourself. You must cultivate the ability to control your thoughts, your emotions, your impulses, and your actions. This control is not something that comes easily, nor is it something that can be achieved overnight. It takes time, effort, and unrelenting commitment to hone the skills of self-discipline. The most disciplined individuals are those who can consistently do what they know they should do, even when they don't feel like it. They wake up early, they work tirelessly toward their goals, and they never allow distractions to sway them from their purpose. They recognize that true success lies in the ability to make choices that align with their vision, not their emotions. Imagine a warrior who trains relentlessly day after day, even when fatigue sets in, even when the body screams for rest. It is this level of discipline, this iron will, that creates the invincible mind. Without it, you will falter in the face of challenges, but with it, nothing can stop you. When others give up, the truly unstoppable keep going. When others face defeat and retreat, the strongest minds rise up and push forward with even greater determination. Persistence is the hallmark of every great achievement, and without it, success remains a distant dream. There will be times when you are tempted to quit, when the weight of your journey feels too heavy to bear. But it is in those moments, in the face of adversity, that your mental strength will be tested, and it is in those moments that your persistence must shine brightest. The key to developing persistence is to never allow setbacks to define you. The road to greatness is littered with failures, disappointments, and obstacles, but each failure is a lesson, a stepping stone that brings you closer to success. The mind that terrifies others is not one that never faces setbacks. It is one that refuses to be stopped by them. Think of the great innovators and entrepreneurs who were rejected, ridiculed, or dismissed in the early stages of their careers. They didn't give up. They didn't fold under pressure. They persisted even when the odds were stacked against them. And eventually, their persistence paid off, transforming them into legends. To build a mind that terrifies, you must make the commitment to persist, no matter what. Your resilience, your unwavering refusal to give up, will become the source of your strength and will strike fear into those who lack the courage to continue. The ability to stay calm, composed, and focused under pressure is what separates the exceptional from the ordinary. A mind that is resilient is like a steel fortress, unshaken by the storms of life, undisturbed by the chaos that surrounds it. The world is filled with distractions, negativity, and criticism. People will try to tear you down, to make you question your worth, to break your spirit. But only those who are emotionally resilient can weather these storms and come out stronger on the other side. Emotional resilience is developed through adversity. It is built in the moments when you are tested, when you feel like giving in, but you choose to rise above. It is the ability to maintain your focus, to stay grounded, and to keep moving forward even when your emotions threaten to overwhelm you. To build a mind that terrifies, you must develop this emotional resilience. You must train yourself to detach from the opinions of others, to remain unshaken by failure, and to rise every time you fall. The people who fear you are not afraid of your physical strength. They fear your emotional and mental fortitude, the strength of mind that allows you to remain unbroken no matter what life throws your way. A mind without action is like a ship without a rudder, aimless, lost, and ineffective. To build a mind that terrifies, you must learn to focus your energy and take massive, focused action toward your goals. It is not enough to think about success. You must act on it with precision and purpose. This focused action is the bridge between your dreams and reality. It is the application of your purpose, discipline, persistence, and resilience in the real world. It requires not only the mental clarity to know what you want, but the relentless drive to pursue it with everything you have. Action is the force that moves you from where you are to where you want to be. It is the difference between daydreaming and achieving. Every successful individual has one thing in common: they take action. They do not wait for the perfect moment, the ideal circumstances, or the right time. They create the moment and seize the opportunity. Your mind must be a machine of focused action. It must act with such precision and urgency that nothing can stop it. When you are relentless in your pursuit, when you move with speed and purpose, you become a force to be reckoned with. To build a mind so strong that it terrifies those around you is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. You have the power to cultivate the mental strength that will propel you to unimaginable heights. It will not be easy. It will require sacrifice, discipline, and unwavering resolve. But the rewards are beyond measure. By embracing definiteness of purpose, mastering self-discipline, persisting beyond reason, developing emotional resilience, and committing to focused action, you will forge a mind that commands respect, admiration, and fear. A mind that cannot be stopped, a mind that cannot be deterred. You have within you the ability to become unstoppable. The only question is whether you will rise to the challenge and do the work required. You have the power to create the life you desire. The question is, will you take control of your mind and harness its power, or will you let the world dictate your fate? The choice is yours. The time to act is now. Build your mind, build your destiny. Let your mind become a force that terrifies the world and leaves a legacy that cannot be erased. The future belongs to those who are willing to make it their own.